is what increases your capacity. It's not about just doing it. It's about how regularly you do it. Practice creates discipline. Jana Pachola. Consistency. It's not flashy. It doesn't always feel exciting. It's the quiet force behind every success story, every transformed life, every dream turned into reality. In a world addicted to instant results, consistency is the slow burn that sustains the fire. We often chase motivation, waiting for the perfect mood to strike. But motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes with our feelings. Consistency, on the other hand, shows up even when we don't feel like it, especially when we don't feel like it. I've learned that consistency is what separates the dreamers from the doers, the ones who envision change from the ones who become the change. Because talent is nothing without commitment. Vision is powerless without discipline. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. Every day, every step, no matter how small. Consistency is about trusting the process, not rushing the progress. We admire people who've achieved greatness, but we rarely see the early mornings, the long nights, the repetition, the routine. Greatness is not built in a moment, it is built in the grind. I used to think success was about grand moments, big wins, applause, recognition. But now I know it's built in the unseen hours, in the decision to show up again and again, in the courage to keep going when no one else is watching. Consistency is about character. It reflects what we value most. Do we honor our commitments? Do we follow through even when it's inconvenient? Do we stay the course even when the reward isn't immediate? The truth is, your future is hidden in your daily habits. What you do repeatedly becomes who you are. Your words shape intention, but your curiosity, your consistency, well, that shapes your identity. You can't plant a seed today and expect a forest tomorrow. Growth takes time, and it takes consistency. Watering the seed, pulling the weeds, nurturing the soil, even when you don't see results. I've seen people give up right before the breakthrough. They were one more workout away, one more conversation away, one more step away from transformation. But they let inconsistency rob them of their destiny. Consistency requires sacrifice. You will have to say no to what's easy so you can say yes to what's meaningful. You have to ignore distractions, silence critics, and keep showing up when no one claps. You will have to trust that the investment you make today will pay off tomorrow. Not always in the way you imagine, but in the way you need it. There is something sacred about staying the course. It builds resilience. It builds focus. It builds faith. People often ask me, how did you make it through? Well, the answer is simple. I kept going. Through the tears, the doubt, the detours. I kept going one day at a time. Consistency is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about grace. It's about the refusal to quit. It's okay to rest, but don't retreat. It's okay to fall, but don't stay down. It's okay to have doubts, but never stop moving. The most transformational changes in your life will come from doing the simple things consistently. Reading, praying, practicing, planning, reflecting, choosing. You don't need more motivation. You need more structure, more rhythm, more routine, not because it's restrictive, but because it's liberating. Structure sets you free. It gives you energy and direction. It gives your gifts a place to grow. It gives your vision a foundation. Let consistency be your compass. Let it guide you when emotions are unstable. Let it remind you of who you're becoming. The enemy of progress is not failure, it's inconsistency. Because inconsistency creates self-doubt. It breaks trust with yourself. But when you stay consistent, even in small ways, you rebuild that trust. You begin to believe again. You begin to see that change is possible, that you are capable, that you are worthy. And soon, others will see it too. Not because you shouted it, but because your life became the evidence. Consistency is contagious. It inspires those around you. It proves that commitment is still powerful in a world obsessed with shortcuts. So keep writing the pages of your story, day by day, word by word. Keep becoming who you were always meant to be. Don't be discouraged by slow progress. Be encouraged by steady progress. Because every step counts as you move forward. You may not see the impact now, but consistency will never betray you. It will always lead you to where you're meant to be. Each small action, each quiet decision to persist, those are the building blocks of transformation. Your consistent choices are laying the bricks of a future that will one day astound you. There will be days when it feels pointless, when no one notices, when your efforts seem invisible. But consistency is a silent worker. It's showing up behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, building character, and setting you up for a breakthrough. Don't underestimate the power of what you're doing now, because consistency always pays off. Just not always on your timeline. So commit. Show up. Keep going. Be consistent in your work. Be consistent in your growth. Be consistent in your love. And watch how your life transforms, one intentional day at a time. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.